Good morning. So today I'm going to do some driveway maintenance, some more of it before the snow hits. There's one part of my drive where the water from the rain and everything has just kind of cleared it out. In the spring, I need to go through and dredge it and probably put in a French drain. But I'm not going to do that right before winter. So, but I do need to fix that. So I will fix that. Get what I can done. I'm thinking I'll probably need to put the snow thrower on. Yeah, that's going to be a chore. And there's a couple other things that I need to check and look at, and we'll figure it out as I go. I have these noise canceling headphones that I had not worn in the first video when driving the tractor. And these are from Soundcore. They have 3 different modes. There's noise canceling, which is what I use when I'm on the tractor and I can listen to my music. It also has normal mode, which it's like if you have regular headphones on. And then it also has transparency mode, where if I'm working outside, I can hear what's going on around me. Because I have bears and moose and all kinds of woodland creatures. I just want to make sure that I'm always aware of what's going on around me. But usually if I've got like my backpack blower going or my weed whacker or something like that, I'm not usually worried about it. And so I'll have the noise canceling on when having those running, just because animals, they're scary noises. So, but anyway. You can see that I've got a line where it's pushed some of my road base over on one side, and then parts of the driveway are deteriorating where the leaves and stuff are. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to come in and smooth all this out. Tear it up a little bit. So what I did is I took before I started to Boxblade, and then obviously the after I had widened it a little bit and got most of it done. I start small and then widen as I go, just to make sure that I don't hit any major rocks or anything like that in the way. This not only helps with the drainage, but it helps to widen the driveway a little bit too. Inching my way along with the Boxblade, I was able to get about another 2 feet of driveway back after doing all the Boxblading. I do have some road base that I'll be putting down too, so. I just went and got some road base, and as I dump it, I will back drag it, which means I'm using the bucket to scrape at the driveway, pulling the material backwards. It not only helps to compact the dirt, but move it around so it fills in the holes and allows it to become more smooth.
I'll also use the Boxblade to pull more material up from the bottom of the driveway as well, and it helps to keep the crown in the road when using the Boxblade. When I'm dumping material, I will get out of the tractor and take the huge rocks out of the road, so that way they don't drag with the bucket or Boxblade, because they will become lodged and then you have a deep groove going down the driveway. It can become an issue because water, when it rains, will sit there and eventually get bigger, causing ruts and potholes. And when I do dump material, I always usually start with the last section I laid first and back drag it. Otherwise, you're driving over the mini hill you just created, and it becomes more of a pain in the butt to operate the tractor.
So my tractor is actually equipped with a floating bucket, and to put it into float, you sit there and you push down on it, and then you feel it click like that. And what it'll do is it'll actually follow the road wherever you set that point, but it'll actually move with the road.
I took the drag mat off, so all I'm doing is just putting it back on while I was doing the Boxblade work. And this helps just a little bit.
Unfortunately, as much as, you know, having a tractor is very versatile and can do so many things, there's still things you have to do by hand. So it is what it is.
What I'm doing here with the rock rake is smoothing out some of the parts of the driveway that the bucket can't reach due to the crown in the road. I'll also inspect it as I work on it to see if there's any more spots or holes that I need to patch or, you know, remove the material from, as well as pull the material from the edges back into the road to just help to smooth it out.
I actually do better using my mirrors than I do looking behind me. My husband laughs at me because I actually back up easier into my garage than pull in. So this is the last of my Roadbase, and the reason is I haven't needed to use it all summer, and that's why it's got grass and
All I'm doing here is putting more material down in the spots that need it and then going back over it again with the rock rake after I pull and push as much as I can with my bucket.
So all I'm doing right now is kind of compacting the soil, and the road base actually has rocks in it, So unless it's like a giant rock, I leave them be. I'm so sorry, my nose is running, it's cold. When I was saying I have no problem staying warm in the tractor, I'm starting to sweat, and I actually had it on full. Yeah, so heat is not an issue in this tractor. It's very well insulated. So what I'm going to do is take care of some of the ruts that I've got going on that I didn't fix when I was using the drag mat.
So what I was saying when you couldn't understand me was that I was going to back drag some of the gravel that the drag mat didn't catch earlier, as well as pull some of the gravel down to fill in some much needed spots. And usually when I'm using the bucket in this, I'll actually put it in float, and it does a fantastic job.
Okay, so to get a better picture or view of the driveway, I guess, as you can see, like putting it down, you can actually see how level it's actually gotten and how well it's compacted. And like I said, the majority of almost all of it you can do with the bucket and the Boxblade. And it's just, as the cars drive over it and everything, it'll compact down more. I know I'll probably end up having a problem here with drainage. The water will probably run there, but I'm not really worried about it right now. I just needed to widen the road so that way when we're removing snow in the winter, as you can see, even though it looks flat, I mean it's flat, but it actually comes at an angle like this. So all the water, instead of sitting here and running straight down, it actually comes to the side and then runs down the side. So that's the fix for right now.